Brakes off.
Airspeed building. 130. 140. 160 V1. VR. Rotate.
Take over, will you, Bill? I'm going back to do my stuff with the passengers.
Right.
Herr Mahler? Good morning. Colonel Alec Freeman.
Ah, Colonel.
I'd like to congratulate you and your team, Herr Mahler. This looks like the breakthrough we've been waiting for.
Not my team, Colonel. May I introduce our chief designer, Virginia Lake?
How do you do, Colonel?
Well, for the first time in my career, I wish I was flying subsonic aircraft. The trip would take that much longer.
Just in case anyone's interested, I'm Phil Wade.
Oh, how are you? Well, looks like you're the answer to all our prayers.
Would you like to see the Utronic equipment, Colonel?
I think your equipment is fabulous, but I am familiar with it.
Really?
Yes. For instance, I know that a Utronic beam travels instantaneously.
Almost instantaneously.
Well, anyway, it means we'll be able to detect UFOs even when they're flying many times the speed of light in deep space.
Go on.
So, our moon base interceptors will have a chance to destroy them before they reach the Earth.
Very good.
I could tell you more over dinner.
Don't you think you better get back to your little seat up front?
I suppose so. I'll be seeing you.
Colonel, you were right. You are familiar with the equipment.
Everything okay?
Yes, sir. No sign of any activity.
Good. Gentlemen, Miss Lake, Shadow Control have just informed me that a UFO is approaching the North Atlantic. I'm afraid we must assume that this aircraft is its target. We're going to reduce height in order to gain the advantage of cloud cover. This will mean we'll have to reduce speed, but of course in the dense atmosphere, so will the UFO.
Presumably that increases Shadow's chances of intercepting it.
Yes, it does. I'd fasten your seatbelts if I were you. Look, don't worry. It'll be okay. Anyway, we have a dinner date. I wouldn't let anything interfere with that.
Thank you.
Airspeed down to 600 knots.
Right. Lower heat shield.
Right.
I don't like it. These clouds give about as much cover as a G-string on a belly dancer.
Sky 1 to Seagull X-ray, over.
Oh, Peter, am I glad to hear you. What's your position?
Right above you. Leveled off at 20,000. Sky 1 to Seagull X-ray. Have UFO on screen. Closing rapidly.
Roger. 10 degrees port.
Right.
UFO at 12 o'clock. You are the target. Coming into attack. Sky 1 is shot at control. UFO destroyed.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Nina. Good to see you back, Craig. Thank you.
Missing the jungle, Craig?
Not with you tigers around.
Craig. I was so glad when I heard.
Well, it takes more than a little barbecue to fry me, you know. Oh, dear. I'm sorry. I do hope I haven't cracked a rib. I just don't know what came over me. Well, Foster, nice to see you again. I'm glad that you've been keeping an eye on things for me while I've been away.
Well, I can't say I know what you mean.
Come on, of course you do.
Craig.
Tell me, how about getting this old jungle cat a cup of coffee now that he has returned?
All right.
If it's all right with you, Foster.
Yeah. See you later.
Still making with moon dust, I see. I wanted to say that there's, no reason to feel guilty about anything.
I don't feel guilty, Craig. I cried a little when I thought you were dead. After a while, I stopped crying. People do.
Yes, they do.
And we weren't exactly Romeo and Juliet.
Virginia. Virginia, now you make it, you make it very hard for a man. All he wants to say is, no hard feelings.
I'm sorry. If that's what you're really trying to say.
And what else in the world would I do?
How was the jungle?
Well, I tell you one thing, there was no one there who looked like you. You know, I used to lie there at night, and I used to look up at the old moon, and I'd say to myself, you know something? Old Ginny's up there.
I did think about you.
Did you? You mean there's still a chance for this singed old astronaut?
I never said there wasn't. It's just that I resent you looking upon me as your property.
Now you know. I'd never do that.
didn't leave the jungle. You brought it back with you. You ran a computer check on my relationship with Craig a long time ago.
I know.
And the readout said that it would not affect my efficiency.
And 2 weeks ago, we ran one on you and Foster, and it said the same thing.
So why the Inquisition?
Yesterday, we ran one on you and Craig and Foster. The computer seemed to think a triangle was the nastiest emotional shape there is.
Well, you can tell the computer to relax. There is no triangle.
Oh? Who got dropped?
Craig.
May I ask why?
That is my business.
Have trace on positive track. Course 428146 green. Speed 0 Sol 8. Range 32 million miles closing. Red alert. Red alert.
Control to interceptors. Have UFOs on positive track. Green 140.
Moon base to shadow control. Confirm UFO sightings. Going for intercept.
Maintaining speed and course. Apogee 027.324. Range 20 million miles.
Positive track green 140273. Yes, we have that. Roger. We confirm orbital reference. Speed correction. Sol 0.7.
I have green on 1, 2, and 3.
Roger.
Speed Sol 0.78. Range 17 million miles.
Anything?
No, nothing yet, sir.
I thought we'd been through all this yesterday.
You told me you dropped Collins. You didn't tell me you hated him.
Who says I hate him?
Virginia, I was watching your face when he came in.
People do move away from each other sometimes, you know?
Look, Collins is on a vital mission. If there's... If there's anything you know about him, his attitude, state of mind, anything, it's your duty to tell me.
He's different.
Affirmative. Trans-Earth trajectory green. Lift off 32.
That's why I picked you up myself. I wanted to brief you before you had a word with General Henderson.
Well, I knew it wasn't for my big blue eye.
Coming back from the moon can be disorientating. Even moon speeds have some effect on time.
Yes, sir. I see, sir. Never knew that, sir.
What's that?
What?
Thought I saw something up there.
Cars on dark country roads can be disorientating, too.
There is something up there. 15 degrees west. There, see?
It's Venus.
Wrong direction.
Space shot?
No, we have none scheduled.
Could be a Russian launch.
No, we have theirs scheduled, too. Space debris.
No, it's the wrong pattern. Well, all I've got left is a weather balloon. That would mean it's drifting against the wind.
It's a UFO. Straker to shadow control. UFO in Earth's atmosphere coming your way. Do you read me? Do you read me? Check the radio link.
But how could it have got past moon base without being spotted?
I don't know.
Well, the radio checks out. We're receiving and transmitting at full strength.
It's absurd. Why doesn't Control answer?
Well, it's not this end. But if they've not tried shadow communication, why haven't they landed and destroyed the base?
They may have done just that.
How long?
About another 10 minutes.
It's coming this way.
Harness. It's going overhead.
Outside it was night, but here, what's happened?
I don't know. Look at that.
Why doesn't it fall? I don't believe it. must be dreaming. It's unreal. What's happening?
Night into day. Everything stopped, arrested. It's like a clock that suddenly... Come on. It's like a nightmare. A grotesque nightmare. Give me that piece of wood.
Commander!
Come on, let's get back to the car. If these worksheets are right, and they're up to schedule, then this thing has only just happened.
But why the daylight? It's been dark outside for 2 hours.
I don't know. But there must be some kind of logic in it somewhere. Come on, let's get down to control. Miss Eva. Why haven't Moonbase reacted? They must know something's wrong. They could have had Skydiver over the base by now.
What are you going to do?
Call General Henderson. We need help. That thing's still up there. If it comes down before we can get assistance, must be someone we can contact. It's no use. If we could just understand the principle they've used. There's no pulse.
The body temperature's normal.
Yet they're fixed, like statues.
It's almost as though they'd been frozen in time.
Yes, that's it. That way, whatever they were doing, they'd be fossilized when the force struck.
Yet the lift from your office was working.
Yes, I know. It doesn't fit the pattern. Colonel. This isn't frozen. They have one thing in common.
They weren't in motion when it happened.
Yes, they weren't moving in time. That's why the elevator works.
But then if we could find a monitor that wasn't switched on.
No, they were all switched on. There's got to be an answer. We just have to think it through.
I don't seem to be able to think anymore. God, I feel so tired. I feel as though I could sleep for a week.
Yes, I know. It must be shock catching up with us. Wait a minute. Let me see your watch.
Oh, jeez, must have stopped the minute we got to the studio.
Just like the clock. Beginning to get to us.
Yes. I can feel it.
Medical center. The only way you could get past Moonbase, travel so fast, cheat time.
Sound barrier, heat barrier, light barrier, time barrier.
They can control it, but only for so long, until the field force they built up on the way here begins to wear off, like the waves of pressure you see in front of an airplane.
That's why they haven't landed yet. They're still in a different continuum.
Yes. Well, they obviously have to shed the field force before they can operate here.
But why? How are they reaching us?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out some answers when we get back to the control room. You okay?
Fine.
Come on, let's go.
What is that stuff?
X50. It speeds you up to 10 times normal. Heart, muscles, brain, coordination. They use it a lot in the early high-G test flights, finally banned it as being too dangerous.
Why?
Well, it burned people out. If we weren't under the evil eye now, we'd be moving so fast we'd just be a blur. But the room is lead-lined, Colonel. It's built to resist any known force field.
Commander.
What is it?
On the corridor. I'm sure I saw something move.
Transistor microphone. Somewhere over there to the right.
You've got to get me, Straker. I'm the only one who can help you. I'm the only one who can put it right.
He's behind that wall. You stay here. Now cover me. He's around the corner, by the covered way to J and K block. Over here. Now stay behind that wall.
Where'd he go?
J&K stages. He's over on one of the sound stages.
You've heard of silent films, haven't you, Mr. Big? Well, this is the new bag. Non-moving movies. Kind of restful, isn't it? Yes, this is the place, Mr. Big. Yes, sir, I is here if you can but find me.
Take the other exit. We'll cut him off.
Where'd he go?
You don't look so big now, Commander. Don't you know me yet? I'm Turner, radar operator, Class 1. I know you, Commander. The big man in charge of the world. Big deal, Straker. The guy the girls admire. Yeah, well, I'm the big deal now. They promised me, and you're a nothing, Straker. You're a... Wrong again, Straker.
Over the tires!
be here soon. And you're not going to spoil it. Oh, they're marvelous, Straker. They're brilliant. They can do things we can't even conceive. Have you any idea what they've done here, Straker? They've taken 1/millionth of a second of our time and frozen it. This whole thing is taking place in 1/millionth of a second, Straker. That's why Moonbase doesn't know anything's wrong. Compared to them, we're midgets, Straker. All of us. You're no match for me, big man. You're not on my level. Don't you understand, Straker? Hasn't it soaked into that blonde skull of yours yet? I'm outside of time, Straker. I am outside of time.
What's he mean, outside of time?
Well, time has stopped in here, we know that. But somehow the aliens have given him immunity in return for his help.
So he's independent of time. He can move backwards and forwards however he pleases.
Yes.
Well, that's why we can't pin him down. How are we going to find him?
Well, we've got to try. Trying's all we've got. Let's go. They may be years ahead of the human race, but we've got one thing they haven't. Bloody-mindedness. It built this planet.
Oh, well done, big man. You found where I am. Come on, then. I'm waiting for you. And your lovely lady. Intend to kill you. You see, in the new order, I am going to be boss. I think you might be rather useful for making the tea. I'm going to be boss, Straker. They promised me that in return for my help.
You can't handle it.
I can handle it.
No. You're a small time. You haven't got the horsepower.
I've got more than I need to fix you.
No, come on, it takes guts and brains to be the boss.
Listen, you primitive idiot. How do you think they're transmitting their power in here? Because I fixed a piece of equipment in the control room so it would act as an aerial. A piece of shadow equipment, Straker.
I don't believe you. What piece of equipment?
You must think I'm as stupid as you are.
I didn't say anything about not killing you.
It's not that easy, Straker.
look.
Slowing down. Drugs. Hypodermic. He used too much energy.
What will another shot do to you?
Doesn't matter. Quick. The Molly. It's our last chance.
Shouldn't I have another shot? It was dangerous, wasn't it?
I made my choice a long time ago. Take that key. Put it in there. Hang on to this.
You get very quiet about it.
It's that old bloody-mindedness. Can you hold on?
Shall I get another one of these?
No, there's no point. We're not gonna get a second chance. We miss with this first one, they'll fry us.
What's their range?
Well, we have to wait till they get in close.
You're too late, Straker!
Give me the key, Turner.
Come and get it, Commander. You're out of your league, Straker. The nearer they come, the more power they transmit to me. I can play time like a trumpet now. You primitive idiot. You can only see me where I've just been, or where I'm going to be. Not where I am, unless I want you to. You're licked, Straker.
4, okay? Strength 5. Parameters 1, 2, 6, and 9 still breaking up. Until you have rectified this, go on using parameter 5 as a standby.
Right, thank you, Moonbase. Over and out.
Priority Quasar Washington to Commander Straker Shadow. General McWhirter presents his compliments. Looks forward to meeting you. And...
Commander, what's wrong?
No, sir. He's been like this ever since we brought him in.
Yes, he's in shock, physical and mental.
Brought on by what?
Hard to say, but whatever it was, his mind just had to walk away from it.
Anything you can do for him?
There is something, yes, but I don't like to use it, except in an emergency.
When Shadow's most vital piece of manpower becomes homicidal, it is an emergency.
I'm sorry, I just don't seem to be able to remember a thing.
You can't remember coming back with Commander Straker?
I can recall leaving the airport in Commander Straker's car, but after that, nothing, I'm afraid.
Yes, it was a severe blow to the base of the neck.
Don't I know it?
It caused a specific amnesia, covering a period of about 2 hours. It's not uncommon.
How long will it take her memory to come back? Hours? Days?
Well, it might never come back.
Yeah?
He's regaining consciousness.
You see it? See it?
Yes, that's right.
Right. Straker's beginning to break through. We better get over there.
Paul, he couldn't have done it. That's not a killer.
Kill. Kill. Get us. Going to get us. How dangerous is this drug?
I told you it's risky. It could open his mind or destroy it.
Kill. Get us. Time. They murdered time.
go back to high powers. Where are you?
I was in my car.
General Henderson.
How long has he been waiting?
Long enough to work up a lather.
Just what I need at 8:30 in the morning. Thank you.
I could always phone down with some excuse to get you off the hook.
Well, can you think of a good one that might do the trick?
Fire in the studio?
No. It would take at least an earthquake to get one angry general off my back.
Nuclear attack?
That might do it if it was a big one. Morning, Colonel.
Good morning.
Where is he? Thank you. I need moral support.
Morning, Beaver.
Good morning, Colonel. General Henderson.
Straker, I ought to kick your
Do
ass.
you know Colonel Lake? Oh, yes, of course you do.
Now, where's that report?
I don't have it ready yet.
Straker, the committee meets in 3 days' time. I need your report and all the figures.
I've been busy.
Look, it takes money to run Shadow. A hell of a lot of money. And we're asking the committee for even more this time.
Well, that's your bag, General. You get the money, I run the store.
Straker, they are after blood. My job is on the line. Not that that's important, but if I go, you won't win any popularity polls up here.
That sounds like a threat, General.
Not from me. We could both walk out tomorrow. And don't think I haven't considered it. But you got a monkey on your back. Dedication. Think about it.
You want me to reprogram the computer to get out the finance figures? He is right, you know.
Yes, he's right. Sometimes being wrong right is harder. No, let the computer run. I have to know what happened to Conroy.
Time. They murdered Time. Time.
How's it going, Paul?
Well, it looks like the area Dale and Conroy investigated was the UFO crash location, but we're still waiting for the computer to confirm.
What's wrong? Beaver? Do you hear me? What's wrong? Beaver!
Stay where you are. Put down the gun.
Control.
This is Control. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Captain James.
Captain James.
Do you understand?
Ooh.
Just stay exactly...
Answer.
Can you hear me, Captain?
What the hell are they doing?
Who did this?
Beaver James. He's out of his mind. Pass the alarm.
Right. We are here. He killed the guard here.
Commander, he just called up control.
Where from?
Corridor 12.
Let's go.
Captain James, can you hear me? Captain James.
This is Straker. It looks like he's heading for the control room. Give me the map. I want you to station guards at the end of corridors 14 and 6 and seal all exits. You two, take that corridor. Lieutenant. Have we sealed off the complex?
Yes, sir. But he's just killed a guard near the medical center.
Well, he must have doubled back.
Yeah, but he's still heading this way.
Tell everyone not to shoot unless absolutely necessary. I want to take him alive.
Control.
Control? He's right outside.
He's in the corridor, right outside control.
What? Captain James. Give me the gun. Captain, I gave you an order.
He's cornered. Let's rush him.
No, Paul. Let's sit it out.
Get Straker! Well, come on, someone tell Straker!
Beaver. It's no use, Paul. I don't think he can hear us. Virginia, when I give the word, dive. All right, Paul. We have no choice. He's already killed twice. Now! What a mess. If only I'd thought. Waited. Maybe I don't know.
You weren't to know. How could you?
Well, that doesn't make it any easier. 500,000 miles in Navy jets before he was 25. 10 years as a top astronaut.
He brought a space capsule down with a shattered hip. Saved the crew. Best command pilot Shadow ever had.
And why does a man like that suddenly lose all sense of reality and start seeing aliens?
Same pattern as Conroy.
Are we any nearer to finding an answer there?
Well, the autopsy found nothing. But the computer confirms that they had located the UFO crash area.
Well, that's no help to us. Beaver hadn't been near a UFO in almost 2 years. It's too much of a coincidence. There must be a connection. A link. I need some air.
I want you to go back 5 hours. 5 hours. Where are you?
Howard Byrne is waiting to see you.
Howard Byrne?
He's the star of that new TV series they're filming on 5 and 6.
Oh, yes. Well, he's picked a bad time.
I'm sorry, but he insisted.
That's all right, Miss Elin.
Well, I finally get to see you. You're a hard man to pin down, Ed Straker.
Well, I've been pretty tied up just recently, Howard. Sit down, sit down.
Thank you. Yes, haven't we all?
Well, what's your problem?
You're the one with the problem.
Am I?
The series. You have seen it, of course.
Well, yes, but not as often as I would have liked.
Well, unless something's done, it's heading for big trouble. Fortunately, though, I have a solution.
No?
I want script approval.
Now, Howard, you know we can't do that.
Mr. Straker, the series is going to pot. The scripts are old and hackneyed. The entire production is lifeless and trite. I don't think it's doing anything for you. I know it's not doing anything for me.
All right, let's talk about it.
I didn't come here to bargain, Ed. I want script approval.
It's not in your contract.
Well, of course, you could hold me to my contract, but you know, I'm getting these terrible bad headaches recently.
Headaches? I wonder what could be causing that.
Well, it could be eye strain, or reading a lot of bad scripts. I mean the kind of headaches keep me off the floor a couple of mornings a week. Understand?
Yes, I understand blackmail.
Blackmail? I never said anything about blackmail. I'm talking about migraine headaches.
Well, why don't you leave it with me, Howard? I'm sure I understand.
I'm not sure you do. If you think I'm bluffing, try me.
All right, I'm calling. No script approval, Howard. You know, these headaches that you've been suffering from, they could be caused by a swelling between the ears. Shouldn't you be in Theater 7 looking at your rushes?
Have a look at rushes tomorrow, Mr. Straker.
Control to Sky 4. Continue on present course.
What's happening, Paul?
Sky 1's closing. We should know any second.
Control, I'm in search area. UFO sighting negative. Returning to base, ETA 1400 hours.
Thank you, Sky 1.
Conroy's personal effects.
Have they been checked?
One of the last things Beaver James did. Oh, and here's a directive for you to sign.
Replacement interceptor for Moonbase. I wonder how much that's going to cost.
Talking of money, General Henderson's on his way to see you.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Oh, what's this? Notes for a story?
Oh, apparently Conroy used to write westerns. Suppose it helped him pass the time on Moonbase.
Cowboys? Beaver James thought he saw aliens. See, the way Conroy fought, you think that maybe in his mind he thought he saw... Straker.
General Henderson is here, sir.
Thank you. Send him in.
I'll, leave this one to you.
Thank you.
General. Commander?
General.
Close the door. I had a report on astronaut Conroy. It didn't make a lot of sense, but these things happen. And now I get one on Captain James, but makes even less.
Well, if you're looking for an explanation, I don't know.
The committee just won't buy that, Straker. You're gonna want some answers. You're sending me up there with nothing. What do you expect me to do? Stand up and give them a couple of choruses of Love Her Come Back?
We need more time. If we had managed to take James alive...
What do you mean?
I killed him.
You what?
With this gun. The one he had on Colonel Lake. It was empty.
Oh, don't give me that unkind of Straker crud. If you can't stand the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen.
You're making this personal?
Any way you want.
All right, General Almighty Henderson. Every man and woman in shadow is my responsibility.
My gums bleed for you.
They're highly trained, dedicated, often under tremendous stress.
Oh, stop it! You make me cry.
My God. I'm really seeing you for the first time. You don't care, do you? You really don't care.
Stress, we're all under stress. Follow the Straker and his bleating flock.
Don't push me, Henderson.
Chief!
Look, somebody ought to take
you. You haven't got the guts. Let's get back to realities. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless sheep, the lot of you.
Cut! And print that. That was very, very nice.
How was it for you?
Okay, I guess. Felt all right, anyway. There's just one small point. I was thinking, you know when Howard says, you making this personal, and I say,
Don't go away, Howard.
you know, any way you want.
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe I could get that a bit stronger, you know?
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll play in here and cheat in the island later. How about that?
That's fair enough.
Okay. You can try that. Fit in with the, we'll fit in with the other. Okay. When you say you make me cry.
Bit Pearl handlers.
Okay, drop it. Right.
Turn over. Mark it. 147, take one.
And action.
You making this personal?
Any way you want.
All right, cut it. Will you please keep this stage quiet, Frank?
Now we want absolute quiet, Mr. Byrne. The red light's up.
All right, let's take it from the top. Turn over.
Mark it. 147, take two.
Bye, Howard.
Any way you want.
All right, General, my every man in the table is my responsibility.
Oh, my gums bleed for you.
They're highly trained, educated, often under tremendous stress.
Oh, stop it. You're making me cry.
My God, you know I'm...
What the devil's going on here? Frank?
Well, what can I do about it? The guy's crazy.
Okay, get the production manager.
Get the production manager on the set.
Okay, so sit down.
How well are we keeping up with this schedule?
We won't be off the set today at this rate.
Howard.
If you're looking for explanations, I don't know.
Howard, look, come and sit down.
We need time. If we manage to take James alive.
Howard, look,
I killed him.
Howard.
This gun. The one he had on Colonel Lake. It was empty.
Don't give me that study for Straker crud. If you can't stand the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen.
You're making this personal?
Any way you want.
All right, General Almighty Henderson. Every man and woman in shadow is my responsibility.
My gums bleed for you.
They're highly trained, dedicated, often under tremendous stress.
Oh, stop it. You make me cry.
My God, I'm really seeing you for the first time. You don't care, do you? You really don't care.
Stress, we're all under stress. Father Straker and his bleating flock.
Don't push me, Henderson.
Sheep.
You know, somebody ought to take...
You haven't got the guts. Let's get back to realities. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless sheep, the lot of you. Meh, 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 meh.
Hold it.
Paul?
He suddenly seemed to regain control. I thought he was going to finish me.
How do you feel?
Tired. Did I cause all this?
Well, nothing too serious.
The link. The link was a rock. Conroy must have found it somewhere near that UFO wreckage. It had some kind of hallucinatory power. It bent the mind of whoever touched it.
Obviously alien.
Yes. Planted in some way by that UFO which crashed near Moonbase.
A booby trap.
Yes. Aimed at the mind.
How long till lunar sunrise, Lieutenant?
4 minutes.
Right. Are the interceptors ready?
Yes, sir. We've been on red alert since 0600 hours.
If we do lose contact, you'll have to play it by ear.
Yes, sir.
3 minutes, Lieutenant.
It's the feeling of helplessness I can't take.
Sunspot activity is the perfect cover for UFOs. But do you think they'll try anything?
I think you can lay odds on it.
Give me the surface camera.
Yes, Lieutenant. 50 seconds. Interference ratio 2/7 increasing.
Interference level rising to critical, Commander.
Right. Well, it looks like we're going to have a communication blackout.
Sound and vision breaking up.
We'll keep the line open and test signal every 60 seconds. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Give me the surface.
Minus 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1, 0. Radar trace bearing 184, range 20 miles.
Camera 3. Launch the interceptors.
Interceptors immediate launch.
Immediate launch.
15 miles. Nine miles.
It's altering course.
We've lost it.
Must have ducked under the radar screen.
Yes.
I want it found.
Well, we've done pretty well. Moon base have destroyed 3 and 2 have been shot down in the atmosphere.
One unlocated UFO is one UFO too many. Find it.
This your car, miss?
Yes.
Not a very clever way to park.
I don't remember.
Anyone with you?
No. No.
Could I see your driver's license, please, miss? Free to control. Red Sports, registration B Bravo M Mike W Whiskey 189. Would you get out of the car, please, miss?
What? Why?
Get out of the car, please.
Look, I don't understand. I was just driving home when you stopped.
That was a stupid thing to try, miss. I think you better give me the keys. Give me the keys, please. Don't give me a hard time, miss.
This is Commander Straker. Is Colonel Lake around? Where's Colonel Foster? No, don't bother. Just spread it around. I'm on my way in, will you? I find it helps efficiency. What's the problem?
I wonder if you could give me a lift.
Why? What's the matter?
My car doesn't seem to want to start.
Well,
I live just a little way down this road. If you could,
All right. Jump in.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry to trouble you like this.
Oh, forget it. It's no trouble.
Oh, you're an American.
That's right. Boston.
Oh. I find most Americans are very, mechanically minded.
Oh?
I'm not, I'm afraid. Well, take my card. It's probably just a lead or wire or something like that.
What is your line, Mr.
Clark. Daniel Clark. That's what I am. A bank clerk. I pride myself on being a good judge. I'd say you were some kind of, executive.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Oil?
Motion pictures.
Oh, films. Oh, that must be a very exciting life. Oh, anywhere along here will be just fine. I live over there, just beyond the wood.
Well, there we are, Mr. Clark.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. No trouble at all.
I appreciate...
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Commander Straker's car, sir.
Where?
3 kilometers from junction 14. How does it feel?
Like it's just been shaken by an angry orangutan.
Well, I'm afraid you will live, Commander.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Paul, what have we got?
Daniel Frederick Clark, age 44, works in a bank, married with 2 children.
Nothing else?
No criminal record. Not even a traffic indictment, nothing. A solid, law-abiding citizen, Mr. Average. We'll find out more when we pick him up.
Well, Mr. Average threw me across the car like a rubber doll.
Yes, there are certain psychiatric conditions that can impart tremendous physical strength for brief periods. Tensions, stresses of one kind or another build up and finally explode.
Maybe you should take a few days off.
Morning, sir.
No, I'm fine. How are the new interceptor pilots shaping up on Moonbase, Paul?
How soon should they be ready?
Well, they should be ready in a month.
A month? Nearer 6 weeks.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Colonel Foster, I want you to read that.
What is it?
An ultimatum.
Notice is hereby given that unless the terms herewith are...
First, the Fairfield Tracker Station, and then Skydiver 3 will be destroyed.
And then Shadow Control and Commander Straker.
Unless Shadow ceases all operation.
Surrender?
What a security check on all Shadow installations. Get me a line link to all Skydiver captains.
Yes, sir.
Put Moonbase on yellow alert. And while we're about it, we'll have a little security drill right here. In 30 minutes.
This is Control.
I knew an old police captain once, Paul. He used to get 100 crank letters a week. The one he ignored was the one that killed him. Get on to the Fairfield Commander. They're first on the list.
Yes, sir.
Over there. Stay where you are. On the ground. Move! Right, on your feet. Up. Come on. Hands over your head. Get to the Jeep. Move!
Has he been cleared by security control?
Yes, sir. We gave him the works. X-ray, everything. He's clear.
Right. Wait outside. What's your name?
Clark. Daniel Clark. But I seem to be a little confused.
Well, Mr. Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't see the notices?
Notices? No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get me a security line of control.
Listen, I really can't remember how...
Just keep walking.
Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get
line of control.
64 seconds later, an explosive detonation, 417.
Well, Captain, you're the expert.
Well, I have to admit, I'm baffled. This man Clark is stripped, checked electronically, cleared on all counts. These recorded results show radiation check negative, X-ray negative, biosensors negative. To produce a 417 detonation would take 4 pounds of our latest explosive.
Or 2 pints of nitroglycerin.
The eye of the explosion seemed to be centered on the main electrical switch panel.
Yes, a 10,000 volt input. But if he tried anything there, all he would have done was to blow the main fuses or electrocute himself. At worst, he may have started a fire.
Was there anything already on the base that he might have used?
No explosives of any kind, no. Nuclear material, nothing. You know, in the right conditions, you can make a bomb out of a bag of flour, but not a detonation of this magnitude.
Captain, I want you to go down to our naval installation. I'm putting you in command of security on Skydiver 3, the next target.
Commander Straker for you, sir.
Right.
I just want to check on your departure time, Captain.
We make 2100 hours all right, sir.
Have you, searched the ship?
Yes, sir. We've been over her with electro scanners top to bottom.
That's fine. Well, good luck, Captain.
Well, there's nothing more we can do except wait.
Oh, isn't there, Paul? I seem to recall an unlocated UFO. I want it found.
Yes, sir.
Security.
Captain Lauriston's here.
Good. We're expecting him. Captain Lauriston's here. Good evening, Captain. May I have your pass, please, sir? Thank you, sir.
Can I check your case, please, sir?
Traveling lights. Fingerprints, please, Captain. Thank you, sir. Well, everything seems to be in order, Captain. Go right ahead, sir. They're expecting you on board. Get me Skydiver.
Skydiver.
Security here, sir. We have an intruder.
Is he armed?
No, sir.
Right. Sound a general alert. This is an alert. Get me Commander Straker.
Voice print identification. Request voice print identification. You have 5 seconds. Voice print negative.
Well, where is he now?
In the voice print trap. Get that submarine out to sea.
We'll be underway in a couple of minutes. Clear fore and aft, sir. Right. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Yes, sir. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Clear the deck and secure hatch.
Clear the deck. Yes, sir.
Hatch secure, sir.
Let's go.
Slow ahead. Slow ahead.
Check it. It's gone. Must be a boat.
What?
How?
We don't know exactly. It seems to be forced to security doors.
Get me Skydiver 3. How in blazes could one unarmed man cut his way through 5 centimeters of steel plate doors?
Captain on the line, sir.
Captain, it's highly probable that you have a saboteur aboard.
Well, if there is, sir, he can only be up top. We can handle it.
Yes, I'm sure you can, Captain. Well, keep me informed.
Yes, sir.
Break out the small arms. Yes, sir.
He's up there, sir, on the conning tower.
Out of the question.
But, sir, we can open the hatch and rush him.
I said no, Captain.
Have you reached the safe dive area?
Yes, sir, just about.
Then take her down.
Sir?
I said submerge.
Commander, there's a man up there. One unarmed man.
Captain, I gave you a direct order.
Take her down. Dive, dive, dive! Flight 1 and 2. What a mess.
What did that to his hand?
I don't know. Let's take a look around.
Paul?
Clem Mason, 35, construction manager. Suddenly walked off the site yesterday afternoon. No record.
Another Mr. Average. It doesn't add up. He kills Luritzen, tries to get through the security net, is discovered, gets caught in the voice print trap, and then gets out through tungsten steel doors.
It's also been established that he was unarmed and had nothing on his person.
Right. He gets aboard Skydiver 3, a ship that's been checked with the most sophisticated electronic devices we have, and yet minutes later, it's blown out of the water.
Well, you said he was a Mr. Average, but no normal man could have clawed his way out of those doors.
So he possessed, or was possessed by, some superhuman force.
Hmm. In place of superhuman, try alien.
And you are next on the list, Commander.
More important, so is this control center. Look, feed every scrap of information we have into the computer. Every fact, no matter how insignificant. Bend the program if necessary.
Hey, take a look.
Yeah, that could be something. I'll check the details.
Morning.
Hello.
Yes, that's right. Immediate.
We may have something.
Good.
Clark and Mason live in the same area.
The computer's come up with a police report that could fit.
2 nights ago, a patrolman was brutally murdered and left on the side of the road. The police surgeon states that extraordinary, almost inhuman strength was used to strangle him.
Now, the time of death was put at 2200 hours. The patrolman reported in at 2154. He was checking on a car apparently abandoned by the roadside.
We checked the registration of that car, and it belongs to a Miss Linda Simmons, who lives less than a mile from Mason. We have her address, and we know where she works.
Well, it's the best lead we've got so far. Let's go to work. Got anything for a size A problem? Deluxe version?
The stomach upset's easier to cure.
Yes, I'm sure it would be. Doctor, you said something the other day that stuck in my mind. You were talking about psychiatric conditions, how tensions and stresses can build up in a person until finally...
Subject explodes mentally.
And physically.
Yeah, I have a theory. But I must warn you, it's pretty wild.
Go ahead, doctor. Try me.
A human body, muscles, brain, operates on a series of minute electrical charges flowing around the complex of low-voltage electrical circuits. The nervous system. Sometimes the electrical balance is disturbed.
Mental disorder.
Imagine the situation where, for some reason, the balance swings violently off-center. The body becomes supercharged, like a thundercloud before a storm. If such a charged being could exist, it may be able to draw on all the primitive forces of the universe, attract them to itself. Space, time, light, electrical potential, energy, they're all related. The result?
A human bomb.
A psycho bomb.
Foster to control. I've just checked Miss Simmons' apartment. She's not there.
Can I see your pass? Thank you.
Thank you. What happened?
A man's been killed.
Who did it?
We don't know yet, but whoever it was beat his head to a pulp.
Miss Simmons?
Yes?
My name's Paul Foster.
That looks very impressive.
A couple of nights ago, you were driving back along Route 107
Yes?
in this car.
Yes. Oh, the police.
What about the police?
A patrolman stopped me. I still don't know why.
I'd like to talk to you about that.
Okay. Why not?
Let's take a walk.
Paul, it looks like Miss Simmons is it. She must be considered highly dangerous. Paul?
Come in, Paul. Come in, Colonel Foster.
Well, Mr. Foster, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes, How about some lunch?
Well, the UFO's been in the Earth's atmosphere nearly 48 hours. It must move soon before it starts to disintegrate. Let's concentrate the search area here.
Yes, sir. The mobiles are moving in now, sir.
Good. What about Foster?
Still can't contact him.
Been in the office at all today?
How do you know I work in an office?
We have our methods.
No, my boss is flying out to Geneva. He's a big man.
You don't like him?
Yes, I think he's sweet. I always call him Sir. Look at the fish. There's a big one. It's funny, I feel I've known you a long time.
4 hours.
Well,
Search still negative, sir.
keep them at it.
Yes, sir.
To all sections. Repeat, to all sections. Shadow mobiles 1 and 2 are proceeding into new search area.
Paul? Why did you come to see me?
I don't know. Maybe it was your personal magnetism.
Seriously, why all the questions?
Routine.
Just routine?
There's nothing to worry about.
But you do believe me. Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul?
He's what? Foster is bringing Linda Simmons to the studio. Commander, did you hear what I said?
I heard.
She is programmed to kill you.
Her target is also this control.
I'd rather fight that situation on my own terms. When she arrives, take her straight to room 22. That's all, Colonel. Mrs. Commander Straker to all mobiles and search aircraft. It is imperative, repeat, imperative, that the UFO be located as soon as possible.
Commander. I can't explain why I did it. I believe she's innocent, but to bring her back here...
Forget it, Paul. In the end, it was my decision. Where is she now?
In 22.
Who's with her?
Colonel Lake.
Now, don't give me I don't know. I want answers. Why did you kill your boss?
I didn't.
And the patrolman, why?
I just don't understand what you're
You
talking
put your hands round his throat and you choked the life out of him.
Stop it.
You pressed and pressed.
Stop it, please.
Gone.
Still can't believe it.
That she could cave in a man's skull with her bare hands? A psycho bomb. The ability to call on the potential of the entire universe. But what triggers it off?
You fell missing off.
Stay back. That's far enough. I said that's far enough. One step more and I'll fire.
Area 4 green. Ground radar have it on positive track.
Sky 4 to control. Have UFO on radar.
How far?
In range in 3 minutes.
Gave us an ultimatum.
Surrender. Surrender, Shadow.
You know that we can never do that.
You have no alternative.
High voltage. That's the trigger.
The UFO that controls you has been destroyed. Miss Simmons! If you touch those cables...
Surrender.
Emergency circuits.
Linda.
UFO destroyed. Returning to base.
How did you know Skyfall got that UFO?
I didn't.